stay. Not you. Brad, what's going on? Oh man, we're just here. What's wrong? Oh, oh, you still out there working? Yeah, we just here trying to help out the new guys, everybody that's just getting in, you know. Basically, this live is just kind of summing up those 4 videos that I made for the new food service drivers that's coming in this game. What's going on, Charles? And I got more videos towards that coming up. Especially I have a example of something that happened to me today. I'm trying to remember. Something happened to me today. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys what happened, right? So to all the drivers, man, that's coming in the game, it's important for you. Tell you exactly. Marco, what's going on? I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened to me today, all right? So went to work, um, did my pre-trip and everything, ready to go. And man, my scanner would not download the route. So I had to do everything the old fashioned way. You guys already know that old fashioned way, man. You gotta make sure that, especially when you're breaking down these pallets, stuff like that, you gotta make sure that everything goes to the right customers. So let's just say you have one pallet with like 3 or 4 different customers on it. Now, if I had my scanner, I'll be able to tell that, scan the customer's product, and I'll be able to, it's easier because you just, as soon as you scan a product, it automatically checks it off. Now, because my scanner was down, man, that old fashioned way, it's such a headache, man. Let me tell you. Let's just say you have a pallet, right? You pretty much got to break through the whole pallet to make sure that the customers are getting what they ordered. And today I had 808 cases, 12 stops. Can you plug this in for me? No, the this 1200, no, 800 cases, 12 stops. So just imagine you don't have no scanner and you try to do that. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about GFS? I have my second interview tomorrow. Usually when you go back on your second interview, man, that means you pretty much got the job. But what I think about GFS, they're a good company, man, to work for. They got good benefits. They might, man, out of most of the food service companies, they might, their benefits is legit. They got profit sharing and stuff like that, so they're pretty good right there. Um, they might be the only food service company that offer profit sharing, so they got good benefits. All of us were pretty much, we can go back and forth with like medical benefits and stuff, but when it comes to like profit sharing, that's what separates GFS from the rest. So, but then again, the bottom line is all about making money, right? So you got to make sure that you're going to a busy DC, um, where you're gonna have some work, where you're gonna get some cases. Because at the end of the day, you can break down anything you want to break down. You can break down how long it takes you to get to work. You can break down how many stops you got. Gonna break down how many miles you're gonna drive. At the end of the day, to make money in food service, you need cases on those trucks. Um, plug it in for me for my computer. That yeah. At the end of the day, you just need them damn cases on the truck. Oh yeah. That's a good location. I thought they ran out of Plant City though. I didn't know they had a yard in Orlando. Oklahoma Brick House. What's going on? I finally got my CDL. Time to check this. Time to check this U.S. food out. Yeah, check them out, man. U.S. Food is a good company to work for, man. I know some guys that work over there. I know a lot of guys that work over there. You know, pretty decent company, man. It's supposed to be a good week, man. We at my DC, we just got a raise. I want to see what that's gonna look like. You know, usually when they give raises in food service, they'll raise you on the how much they pay per case, stuff like that. You know, and it's not really. It's not like your average job where, let's just say you work someplace and you get paid $10 an hour. It's not like your average job where your supervisor is going to come in and, hey, Jimmy, I'm giving you a raise. You got a whole quarter. No, it's not like that. Usually when you get raised in food service, especially when you're in a DC that's doing component, you get like, you probably get pennies on like the cases, or maybe you'll get a nickel on the cases. It's just like, you'll get like pennies, but it adds up. I can't explain it because you'll probably get a few cents on the cases, a few cents on the stop, maybe $1 on the minimum pay, maybe something on the back haul, something on the delay, you know, something on the miles. So we got so many things that we get paid on that it adds up. You get what I'm saying? It's hard to explain until you get up in here. And I could never explain. That's why I don't do no videos talking about money, because everybody get paid different in food service. You can't really find two people that make the same amount of money in food service. There's no equal routes. It's hard to find a route that is equal. Like, everything is different. I might drive further than this driver. That driver might have more cases than me. I might have more stops than everybody else. And like, for instance, right, on my route, I like a lot of stops. I like to get a lot of stops. They know it. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, right, at my DC, I think we get paid, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this. I think we get paid $4.70 per stops. So I like to get about 16 cents. 16 cents. 16 I like to average about 16 stops a day. So that's about I can't calculate that now, but I would think that's about $65, something like that. All right. 10 times 5, 50. 60, minus 30 minus $2. It's about I don't know, something around like $62 or something. Somebody do the calculation, man. $4.70 times 16. So that's why I like to get a lot of stops. And the thing is, one thing you're gonna learn when you come in food service, they got case breakdown, right? And what a case breakdown is, I'm talking about component pay now, right? What a case breakdown is, okay, $75.60. Yeah, that's why I like to get a lot of stops. So what a case breakdown is, let's just say you take out 1,000 cases, right? But you got 3 stops. Let's say I take out 1,000 cases, but I got 15 stops. Now I'm gonna get paid way more for my cases than you are because my case breakdown is way better than your case breakdown. Because you might have 2 pallet drops, so you're gonna get the minimum pay per case, and that's pretty much universal in the food service industry. All the companies do it. They just got a different way to word it. And the reason they do it like that because like they know that guys that do pallet drops ain't really doing nothing, and they know that guys that got like 1,000 case, 15 stops, we're out here hustling. So that's why the best type of routes you can get on a street route. I'm not even talking about chain account. Chain account is a different animal. They don't got no case breakdown. They're just different. They get paid on a different type of level. So the best type of routes to get on, if you get in the game and you're looking for a route to pick, try to pick a route with like 6 to 900 cases a day, 13 to 18 stops a day. Jacob, what's going on? What is chain account? Well, I got Brad up in the building. He's on the chain account. I'm about to explain the chain account for you in a second. So yeah, those are the best routes. They pretty much pay the most, because it's like that's what I call like perfect component routes right there. Because you get the best of all worlds. You get a lot of stops, you get a lot of cases. Of course, those type of routes, you're out there working the most, you're working the hardest, stuff like that. But I like those routes because I like to keep myself busy throughout the day. What are you doing, man? Nothing. So chain account. Chain account is pretty much, it is what it is saying it is pretty much chain restaurants. Any chain restaurants usually goes on a chain account. And chain account guys, they're different than us. The majority of chain account drivers, they pretty much run overnight. The majority of them. Some run in the day, but the majority of them run at night. Now, chain account, like Burger King, McDonald's, Popeyes, Kentucky, Starbucks, Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, any chain restaurant that you can think about is on a chain account. You're not gonna get the day shift. 9 out of 10 times, you're not gonna get the day shift. You're not gonna get street guys like I call us street guys. You're not gonna catch us on chain account. Now we might have chain restaurant, but it's not gonna be. It's not that. We might have a few restaurants that the same, but it's not a chain restaurant. I think the rule of a chain account or chain restaurant, I think the rule is it's supposed to be 10 or more restaurant. I forgot what the rule is. I gotta look it up. I think chain account is delivering to a bunch of well-known restaurants that have a lot of location. Go to one after another. Yep. And I think the rule of thumb is there's a rule to be a chain account, and I can't remember. Hey, you tripping right now? I think it got to be 10 or more restaurants. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look it up right now. It's bothering me. What's a chain restaurant? What's a chain restaurant definition? Yeah, I'm gonna look restaurant chain. The chain of restaurant, eatery, house, a building where a number of similar restaurants. It's a number of similar restaurant, but it got to be a particular number. Yeah, it is dedicated, but um, They had a number for it that you gotta like a. But anyways, like it's dedicated, man. It's easier to run. A lot of guys like doing chain account. Um, most of the like the good and bad thing about chain account, right? Well, the good thing is if you like to use the ramp, chain account, you're pretty much gonna be ramping all night because that's pretty much all they got. They pretty much run the ramp. It's easier. Um, chain account, they're like they work what you call a Chilton style, right? Now, what the Chilton style is, you're coming through the side door of that trailer all night. Now, you probably gonna say to yourself, like, "What the heck? Why I'm coming through the side door?" I'm gonna tell you why, right? Now, when you come through the side door of a chain restaurant, it's actually easier because you can pretty much pull up to a lot of these restaurants and you can literally put the ramp inside their restaurant and you just run it like that and it makes everything so easier. So chain accounts are pretty much it's a good deal, man. You just gotta get used to the schedule. Um, you gotta get used to working with a lot of cases. In my opinion, chain account is like it one if you start with chain account, I don't think you're gonna want to come to day shift. Only when you get tired of the schedule because it's so much like you make so much money in chain account, like it's ridiculous. Like those guys, like they make way more money than we do because they get all the work. Cause just think about it, like Burger King, Domino's, all these restaurants that people always going to, Popeyes, Taco Bell. These restaurants stay packed, man. So these guys like IHOP, Waffle House, these guys they working. Like U.S. Food, one of our biggest chain account in Florida is I'm gonna give you some of our chain accounts for U.S. Food in Florida. We got Waffle House, we got Waffle House, we got IHOP, we got BJ's, we got Boston Market, we got Tijuana Flats, we got trying to remember, we got Applebee's, um, I said BJ's, yeah, I said BJ's. We got Barnes and Noble. Believe it or not, we got Barnes and Noble as a chain account on for a chain account for U.S. Food in Florida. Um, yeah, hey, U.S. Food, Brad, U.S. Food and Waffle House, they got a good relationship, man. They got a really good relationship. It's pretty much almost nationwide, man. Um, yeah, you're gonna probably find a lot of location where you see different companies doing it, but from my understanding, we got a lot of Waffle Houses, man. We pretty much got them all shut down in Florida, all the Waffle Houses. And you guys know Waffle Houses, they don't close for nothing. Like even the hurricanes, Waffle House are open, you know? So now if you guys are interested in working for a chain account, GFS got a chain account, US Food got all the big companies got a chain account. Um Sigma, Cisco owns Sigma, so you guys I know y'all heard of Sigma. If you're in Atlanta, you know, Chick-fil-A, they got their own trucks in Atlanta, so they pay good. I heard some type of I don't know if it's a rumor or not, but I hear they pay like $36 an hour or something like that. Chick-fil-A just to their drivers. I believe it, man. That company pay good. Like especially their cashiers make money, man. Like they starting those cashiers at like $13 an hour, like something like that. Like that's crazy. So chain account's pretty good though, you know. We got and got Brad in the building. He been running a chain account, man, for years, man. He been running a chain account for like how long it been, Brad? 20 years? He been running chain account for 20 years, man. And once you been doing it that long, man, you're gonna be top paid. You're gonna be up there on the seniority list in your building, so you're gonna be able to take vacations when you want to. You're gonna be able to pick the route that you want to when it's time to do route bids. It's so much perk, man, for staying at a job. It's so much perk, you know what I mean? But I ain't telling nobody you should stay at your job for 20 years. I'm just saying. Oh, you say 22 years with McLean? That's what's up, man. That's definitely what's up. And you don't see that no more, man. You don't see a lot of guys stay with their company that long. Usually guys get frustrated, you know, over things. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like y'all just don't let little things make y'all quit, man. Don't quit your job for little things. Brad know this. He been with his company a long time. I keep on saying this in my videos, man, and you guys like remember this. These food service companies, they're bigger than any one person. So if you got a problem with somebody that you work with, you got to learn how to deal with that the right way. You know? Vega, I'm pretty sure if they call you back for the second interview, I would want to say they seen your driving record already. I'm not 100 on that, but I'm not 100 on that. Oh, Chris, what's going on? Yeah, I feel you, man. Like, and that's why I be trying to tell the new guys, man, you gotta stay away from negativity, man. There's a lot of guys that at the job they're so negative, man. Like I'm gonna do a video, man, and my video is gonna be like the title of my video is gonna be like, just quit. That's gonna be the title of my video. Just quit the damn job. Got some guys, they come to work complaining every day, crying about the truck, crying about the load, crying about this, crying about that, crying about their kids, crying about their wife, crying. Just quit the damn job, man. Just quit. You know what I mean? Like some of these guys, man, like if you work on like a 2-story building, just do them a favor and push them off the stairs and like let them fall down and like just you might be doing them a favor, man, because you guys are so like miserable. Like that's one thing, man, that I don't like around like the new people is negative people, man. I don't like them around new people. You know what I mean? I'm starting to try some foods in 2 weeks. Should I pack a light lunch or heavy? I'll go light, man, James. I'll go light with a lot of fruits. A lot of fruits, a lot of proteins and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, Chris. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to hear about that, man. One thing I'm gonna tell you guys about men. Oh Lord, man talk way more than a woman. They just try to act tough when they're home. Man gossip, man. They gossip, gossip, gossip. You know what I mean? They gossip and they hate. You know what I mean? It's some good people that I work with, but then you have some others. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the show got to go on, man. Tyson Foods, James. Tyson Foods. You talking about Tyson Foods in Florida, or you got to go over the road? I guess McLean never worked out for you. James, did it? I thought you had got on with McLean. I don't know what part of Florida is Tyson Foods at. Tyson Food. Where they deliver? They deliver to like Publix warehouse or something like that, or warehouses like Walmart warehouse, or do they actually deliver to the supermarkets? He said, Brad, come to the point, in and out as fast as possible. Don't talk to nobody. You know, it's sad to say, Brad, but sometimes that's the safest way to go, man. You know, and you know these companies, man, they got all these policies that employees not supposed to be bad mouthing other employees and stuff like that, or spreading rumors and propaganda and all that stuff. But guess what? They don't, man. They don't care, man. I think it should be a rule, man. It should be a universal rule in all trucking company. Any man that gossip like a woman should get automatic termination. Like they should get fired. You know what? Don't fire them. Don't fire them. I got something better for them. Any man that gossip like a woman in a food service job, every single driver that work at the job should just punch him in the face. Like right up everybody. Just hey, just put it everybody in a straight line. Just let him walk the line. Bam. Hey, you think he gonna make it? You think he'll make it to the back of the line? He probably need paramedics by the time he hit the 10th driver. That'd be crazy. Yeah, but Tyson Foods, man, where that's located? Tyson Foods. Packing lunch, man, yo, that's something I have a problem with. Because like, I don't know, man. I'll be packing lunch. All right, let me tell you why it's a problem for me to pack lunch, right? So I'll be packing lunch. I used to pack lunch, right? But then I used to eat my lunch before I even get to my second stop. So I'm like, you know what, man? I can't pack no lunch, man. I'm just gonna eat whenever I'm hungry. Because it's like you're out there, you working so hard, and you got the food right in front of your face, and you just keep eating and eating and eating, and like, believe it or not, for us food service drivers, I think I used to spend more money when I packed lunch because man, I used to bring like 3 sandwiches and all type of snacks, all type of food, fruits, everything, man. It looked like it was a grocery store in my damn truck. So I came to a conclusion where I don't pack lunch no more. I just keep a couple bottles of water in my truck. Whenever I need something to eat, if I can't get it from one of my customers, I'm just gonna buy it. You know, I'm just gonna buy it. And the good thing about us being in this business, you're gonna run into a couple customer where they're gonna be kind enough to hook y'all up with some food. You know what I mean? But one thing I never do though, I never ask the customer for something to eat though. They gotta offer it to me. You know, they gotta offer it to me. You got some drivers, man. They'll ask. I don't ask. I would not ask. You know. I would not ask. Oh, Brad, your last stop give you free food? That's what's up, man. And usually, did the virus slow your job down? Yeah, it slowed it down a lot this year. It most definitely did, man. It slowed it down a lot. It made everything like kind of confusing on the way they route. Um, it slowed it down a lot. Bro, I lost a lot of money. Well, but thank God I got a job, man. And a lot of guys, it even like a lot of guys, they gave up, man. We lost a couple guys. We lost a couple good guys, man. They was out of here, man. Some guys went over the road. Some guys was like, the hell with it. We got to make some money, man. Because we went through some slow times, and it was tough, man. A lot of people had to adjust. You know what I mean? So what's wrong? A lot of people had to adjust to the new situation. Where you going? Uh, but it is what it is, man. We just had to adjust. That's all. Your school gave that to you? Yep. But anybody in Florida, man, anybody that's live in Florida, if y'all know anybody looking for a house, man, hit me up. If y'all know anybody looking for a house, land, right now they got some Ocala, man. That's where it's at. Anybody want to invest in some land? There's land in Ocala right now that's selling for $8,000, $10,000. Get it while it's hot. I'm telling you, that's where the movement going to next. You got to be able to see the movement before it happen. Anybody that's you want to you're tired of living in Miami on top of each other, tired of living in Broward, you want to take a chance and move like somewhere else, holler at me while the real estate is hot. The real estate ain't gonna slow down in Florida, I'm telling y'all. Oh yeah, James. Oh hell yeah. That's a good question right there. That's a good question because I see that it's definitely a lot of pressure, and one of the reasons is because like when you working and you just can't get up and leave your job like that because the whole family depend on you. It's a lot of pressure because sometimes it's things that you got to put up with that you wouldn't normally put up with if the situation was better, right? So it's definitely tough, man, when it's only one income coming in and people got to take care of the house, take care of the kids if you still got kids. Nowadays, if your kids got kids, you got to take care of your kids' because you guys already know how that goes. You get what I'm saying? So anybody who have kids, if your kids have kids, you got to take care of your kids, your grandkids. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how that is. You know what I mean? So it's pretty tough, man, when it's only one income coming in. Especially living in Florida, a state like Florida, those expensive states, California, New York, states like those. You know what I mean? North Carolina's getting up there. Tennessee, you know, out in Nashville, it's getting kind of crazy. You know what I mean? When you live in these expensive places, man, like it's tough. You know what I mean? That's why people should take chances and move to like a lower cost of living place, man. But the trick to that is that you gotta have a job. You know what I mean? Gotta have a job, but you gotta find the right balance. You know what I mean? Because one of my thing was like looking at houses down here in South Florida, looking at Miami, looking in Broward County, looking in Palm Beach County, man. Like the houses was crazy, man. That's why I decided to take my talents to Port St. Lucie. Yeah, Brad said no, we're not taking care of grandbabies. Parents need to figure it out. Man, that was one of my mom's fault, man. Like my mom, she used to take care of her grandkids. Not my kids though, like her other grandkids, you know? Like she used to spoil them, yo. Like stuff like that. But Georgia is affordable, but it's mostly the country part of Georgia that's affordable right now. I got a sister. She lives in I think it's called Jackson, Georgia, or something like that. And she's sitting on. She got like 7 acres, man. She got a YouTube channel. Let me try to find it if y'all want to check it out. She lives in like my sister lives in like 7 acres. Let me try to search for her YouTube channel real quick so y'all can check it out. But they living okay, and they living off the land, stuff like that. They're gonna build a house. Um, they're just out there, man. You know. I'm gonna try to find her YouTube channel. I think I shared it one day. Let me try to find living off the land. If I ever run out, if I ever, I can rent me an acre from her. Yeah, I think all food service companies should have helpers, man. It's hard work we do out here. Damn, I can't find her channel. Living off the land. I'm trying to find her channel, man. I want to show you guys how she living. My little sister and her husband. They got like 7 acres, yo. I'm like, what the hell y'all doing with all them damn acres? That's a lot of land. A lot of damn land. I can't find her channel. Hold up. I can't. Yeah, if I find it, I'm gonna tell y'all, go check it out, subscribe to her, stuff like that. You feel me? Yeah, but I think we need helpers, man. You know, unfortunately, these companies, you know, they don't wanna pay, bro. Like, do you know how much money these companies make off of one trailer load? They make a lot of money, man. So for them, like being cheap and not want to pay us, they can easily pay 2 people to do this work, man. I know they could. Like, I don't even want to hear it. I be seeing the bill. I be seeing the invoices. I mean, I don't know how much they make off of one truck because you know they're not making everything, but they got to be making a lot off of one truck. It got to be like they got to be making a lot off one truck, man. I know all of that ain't going to the paying out. You know what I mean? It'd be like I'm telling you, man. I'd be doing like one stop. The bill be like crazy high, yo. Especially when people order those steaks and meat. Yo, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. One thing I know about the reason why they charge so much at restaurants for like steaks and stuff, cause yo, steaks are expensive for real, for real, for real. You know what I mean? They be charging people. They be charging people, yo, like really charging people. Steaks and lobsters and stuff like that. Those things can get kind of expensive. Um, what else gets real expensive? It's just a lot of things, man, that sometimes people order it. Like you see those pizza restaurants. I don't know if you guys ever delivered to those pizza restaurants that orders like the real expensive cheese. That's why they be selling their pizza for so much money because that cheese be expensive. Also, they say they make 1 cent per case. Man, I don't know if that's true, man. I can't believe that, man. I got it. 1 cent per case, man. Come on, man. I know. Come on, man. Really, 1 cent per case. Yeah, the cheese is hot. All right, check that out. I was talking to a guy at a pizza place. Sivo Kivo, what's going on? Sivo Kivo. I was talking to a guy at a pizza place, right? And we were just talking. I was like, cause in the back of my mind, when you make food deliveries, you start thinking, like, you know what? Maybe I open me a little restaurant, a little like pizza place. They make money. If you do it like a good pizza place. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna open me a Jamaican pizza place. I know that sounds crazy, right? Jerk chicken pizza, right? And then I started talking to the guy about wings. And the guy was like, man, if I was you, I wouldn't mess around with wings. I was like, why? He was like, the prices on wings, it goes up and down. And it's a tricky thing to like get into. And I was like, damn. And he right about that, because I don't know anybody that do day shift in food service. Like if you notice, you'll have a customer and you notice like the customer, they be going back and forth from who they order certain product from. Like this week, the customer might order oil from me, from us. The next week, they might order from Cisco. The other week, they might get it from GFS because of the prices. Small mom and pop restaurants, the smart ones really shop all the companies. You know what I'm saying? So these things are expensive, man. That's why you go to certain restaurants and it's just things are just expensive, you know. But I ain't gonna lie to you, those mama pop pizza places, the one with with U.S. food, if I might add. Oh yeah, man. Oh, you got an interview tomorrow. Oh, shuttle driver in Houston. That's what's up. That's good, man. Hope you get a job. You know. I mean, you definitely get a job because usually when they call somebody for like a shuttle driver, I don't think they calling like a whole bunch of people for a shuttle driver. I mean, just tell them what they want to hear. Lewis, what's going on, man? You say food service drivers don't buy 9-volt batteries. I don't think nobody do, man. I don't think we can afford it. We got 17 people up in the building. Hope everybody doing good, staying blessed. James, what's going on, man? James, what's going on? McLean? I was never with McLean, man. The funny thing is, I be like, I'll be like, I be talking about like most of these companies. So sometimes it gets like confusing for what company I actually work for. I don't work for McLean though. I just got a lot of friends that work there. I got friends that work at all these companies. I know managers and all type of stuff, at a lot of these restaurants. I mean, not restaurants, but jobs. And I got respect for all these companies, man, because we all out here doing the same thing. We all out here working hard, man. Busting our tails every day. You better believe it. But it's a good job, though. I got McLean chain account driver in the live right now. I got my homeboy. He's actually in orientation right now in McLean. If I had another phone, I'd hit him up right now. He's in orientation in Kissimmee right now. And I got a friend. He worked with McLean Foodservice down there in Sunrise, Florida. They're located down there in Sunrise, Florida. And I know somebody that work in McLean Grocery. McLean's a good outfit, man. That's definitely a good outfit to work for. They got to work. What is your opinion on Martin Brower? Soul Train, what poppin'? Martin Brower, they seem to be a pretty good company, man. I know they got the equipment. They got liftgate. They got liftgate in the back. They got liftgate in the side. They do McDonald's, so you definitely gonna have to work, you know. Now the thing is, I mean, as long as you don't really gotta break the bank, it'll be a good company to work for. And the reason why I say as long as you don't gotta break the bank, because from what I heard, most drivers their first year they're gonna make about like 65 or something like that, 70, So if you're good with that, then it's a straight job. 2 years from now, I'm gonna go into the army to be a truck driver. Hey, that's what's up, man. Congrats, man. That's definitely, hey, that's a good deal right there. James Kahn, man. That's a good deal, man. Any advice on the pre-trip inspection for the CDL test? Big Cam, CDL. I meant to make a video on the pre-trip video, but I was looking for like one of our trucks that's like down, and I've been meaning to make a video. Okay, I'm gonna give you some advice. How many questions do you need to get right to get a CDL 80% or what? How many questions you need to get right? Hey, anybody remember that question? I can't remember right now. I can't remember. But Big Cam, okay, we gonna go through this right now. Okay? So let me pull up a so I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do this pre-trip. All right, first of all, when you're doing a pre-trip, right? You want to have what you call it, organizational skills, right? And the reason why you want to have organizational skills, you don't want to be all over the place. Okay? So you're going to start out by you're going to actually hold on 1 second. One second. I got a video, man, that I was about to release with that, but I ain't finished that video. So what you want to do, you just want to have organizational skills, you know. You want to remember the words. You want to remember the words leak, You want to remember words like it's not dented. Um, you want to remember words like it's properly intact. Um, you don't want to remember words like it's not cracked. It's not bent. Stuff like that. You want to remember those words. And what you want to do, you just want to start by being in front of the tractor, and you want to start out by looking at the tractor and look underneath, you know. You say you don't see no leaks, then you walk up to the tractor, you start on the right side. As you walking towards the tractor, just name everything you see. The bumper, you don't see no cracks, no dents or nothing on the bumper. um then you start on the right side. um you got the mirror right there. It's properly intact. It's not bent. It's not broken, nothing like that. You open your engine. Um, you look at your hinges. Your hinges is properly intact. And then you go on the top of your remember, start from top. Always start from top. You go at the top. Your wipers, your the rubber on your windshield wipers is properly intact. Your windshield is not cracked. It's not cracked. It's not broken. Your wipers are not cracked. It's not broken. It's properly intact. Then you come down. You see all your air holes is properly intact. It's not bent. It's not leaking or nothing like that. Your steering, touch the steering and move it, and say it's properly intact. And just name all your components from top to bottom. Um, and just come down and name all your components. Start with your steering, come down to the name everything. As long as you start name, because you got to know everything. You get what I'm saying? I can't remember everything off the top of my head. And you actually, just like Lewis said, you actually got to touch your lug nuts and stuff like that. Your inner and outer tire. Remember, you got to remember that. I'm definitely gonna do a pre-trip video. And anybody that do YouTube, man, I'm telling you, if you guys can get your hands on a tractor and do a pre-trip video, that definitely blow up. You know what I mean? But just have organizational skills. Go from top to bottom and side to side. Don't try to do everything at once. You know what I mean? And just remember, try to remember every single part on that damn truck. Every single part. Cause this is the only time you gotta remember every single part on a tractor. After this time, like you don't ever gotta do a pre-trip again. So just study. You know what I mean? They're not gonna be too hard on you if you miss a couple parts, but just touch it. All right. I'm gonna give you a hint. If you don't remember a part on the tractor, just touch it. Just touch it and say, "Oh, it's properly intact. It's not bent or nothing like that." You know what I mean? Just touch it. You know what I mean? Do you have to do one for a job interview? Yeah, you got to do one, but it's not that severe as for getting your CDL. Okay. Yeah, Lewis, definitely, man. Anybody that do YouTube, man, if you do a pre-trip video, if you do a good one, it'll get a lot of views, like a lot of views. If you do it and you tag it right, I'm telling you, it's gonna get a lot of views because people are always looking for stuff like that every day. So I'm Truckology in the building. What's popping, man? That there gives you a great idea of what to expect. You know what I mean? And pre-trip, man, I'm telling you, man, that's the worst ever. I think the reason they make us do a pre-trip before we get our CDL is to eliminate the idiots out of trucking, man. And the reason I say eliminate the idiots, eliminate people that don't want to study. It's just like real estate, man. They make you take these tests to eliminate the idiots, man, because these tests, man, they're so hard. But it's just like for thinking people that wants it, that want to study. You feel me? So that's why they do it, man. You know what I'm saying? And we got Lewis in the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to Lewis. Trichology up in the building. He works for GFS. If you got any questions about GFS, a skyhook is when the trailer is too high and your fifth wheel gets stuck. Definitely check out Trichology if you want some GFS info. And definitely check out Lewis if you want some information on working for Ryder. You know, Ryder, they got a lot of jobs. They got a lot of accounts. Yeah, man, the first pre-trip test is nerve-wracking. And you know why? Because you think the tester is gonna be hard on you. Just calm down, man, you know. Calm down, you know. Do a couple 8 balls to calm your nerves. Nah, don't do no 8 balls, man. I'm just playing. That's a joke. You know what I mean? Do your shuttle drivers in Georgia do any extra work after the shuttle run? Man, shuttle drivers are pretty much chill, man. They ain't trying to work no extra. They're pretty much chill, man, unless something going on the weekend and they volunteer. But pretty much after driving all day, I'm pretty sure nobody ain't really gonna want to do no extra work. You feel me? Straight like that. Yeah, but I'm definitely I don't know, man. I'm about to go in the kitchen, cook me some I'm gonna cook me some steamed fish. I'm definitely gonna record that. I don't know if Lewis or Trichology want to go live, drop some food service info, because we got a lot of people checking in today. I can send them over to y'all channel. I'm trying to figure out how I get 50, 60 hours a week if I only run into from Houston to Austin once a day. That's it? Houston to Austin? How long it takes to get to Austin from Houston? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've been to Texas. It's been a while since I've been to Texas. Hey, you know what though? Like most food service companies, man, they want you to get out the yard as quick as possible, man. I'm thinking, how the heck, man? You gonna get your 10 hours? You gonna get your 10 hours, man? Because that's about three hours going about 60 miles an hour. You're gonna come in. You're gonna do your pre-trip. You're gonna hook up to your load. So your pre-trip alone, that's about an hour. I'm pretty sure you're gonna stop, get some coffee, get something to eat or something like that. Man, you'll get your 50 to 60 hours. You'll figure it out. 3 hours, you definitely get it, man. I remember when I used to run shuttles overnight, man, I used to get my hours. I made sure I got my hours. You know what I mean? Because you're going to get your hours. Trust me. You'll figure it out. Especially you running from Austin to Houston. I know you're going to run into some traffic. I know it's not going to be like a straight shot 3 hours and that's it. Unless you're running like, well, you're going to run overnight. It might not be that bad. 4 more hours. And you only do one trip, that's it. Now, did they say they're going to guarantee you 10 hours? Because if they're not guaranteeing you 2 hours, if they're not giving you no guarantee, um, I don't know. You just gotta like The first question I would ask them is like, what's the average hours do guys work? You try to get 70 hours a week. You try to run at that clock. Trying to burn up that clock, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. This week I'm on pace to get 60 hours. It's been a long time. It's been a while since I got 60 hours in 1 week. But this week this week been busy so far. Yesterday I had 940 cases, 18 stops in the back haul. Today I had 800 and something cases, 12 stops. So this week I'm on pace to hit 60. Usually 5 days I usually work like 48 hours, maybe 52, 55. You know what I mean? But this week I'm running. It's really some work this week. Yes, Sivo, man. I think they're gonna take care of you, man. You probably other things for you to do. So I wouldn't worry about it. You know, you probably get back to the yard, fuel a couple trucks, or do something. You know what I mean? There's gonna be something for you to do. You know, fuel a couple trucks in the morning, or move a couple trailers around, stuff like that. They're definitely gonna they're hiring you as a they're hiring you as a full-time employee. So I'm pretty sure that they'll most likely take care of you. You feel me? So it's been an hour, man. I'm about to get out of here. Appreciate everybody for coming in. Sivo Kivo, I'm gonna do a video on that, on the benefits. So stay tuned for that. I gotta go check because I forgot. But I appreciate Soul Training. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all go check out Tricology. Y'all go check out Lewis Jr. TV over there. Everybody, man, that be rocking with me. I'm about to go in the kitchen. Y'all know how I do it. I'm about to go steam me some fish and some coconut milk. What y'all know about that? So I appreciate that. Steelers, what's going on, man? I'm gonna leave it in the description of this video. But I appreciate y'all for jumping in, though. Y'all stay tuned for more.